Hi guys, Ashley for the Goodness and Blues, and it's the end of the season. Yes, tomorrow the Premier League comes to an end and we finish against the incoming champions, Manchester City. Very hard of a game to really say how this is going to go. Obviously, Everton need a win, specifically to hope that obviously it's enough for us to get into Europe with other, we need obviously West Ham to lose, Tottenham to lose. We really want the games to go our way tomorrow. A draw might be enough again, with even more results pretty much going our way. It's really, really hard to really say how it's going to go. Me personally, I'm actually quite confident, strangely enough, that we might actually pick up the win tomorrow. Because we all know that Manchester City have this Champions League final the following week. So, fair enough, whatever squad they pick out is going to be a strong squad. But if they pick out a lineup, which I'm going to mention now in a couple of seconds, and play the way they kind of did, I suppose, in the game against Wolves, it might give us a chance. It from the point of view, Manchester City have nothing to play for in this respect, and to ensure that none of their key players get injured. So the likes of, I wouldn't expect to see Ruben Diaz, who obviously got the player of the year from the Riders crowd. So I wouldn't expect to see him playing. I probably wouldn't expect to see John Stones playing, or some of the other players might come in. The danger person for them, that might come in, will be Sterling. Sterling hasn't played for a few weeks. He might end up playing and absolutely destroying us. But I'm really quite confident in how we're playing. From a starting lineup point of view, I would like to see something of a 4-3-3, with Jordan Pickford in goal. Obviously, I understand Seamus Coleman is not fit for this game, so I would imagine go with a 4 at the back with Ben Godfrey, of course, Yerry Mina and Michael Keane, and then on the left of that, of course, Luca Digne. A trio. I bring in Tom Davies for this one. Tom Davies, Doucouré and Allen, and then Richarlison on the left, Dominic Calvert-Lewin centre, of course, and on maybe the right side, Gylfi Sigurdsson. Maybe you can switch that around. Obviously, we have no James, and it's a topic that I'm not going to go too much into, but I'm very annoyed over. From the previous week, missing the Wolves game because he was fatigued, all this nonsense. It's clear to me that he's put country before club, and has decided that I don't want to get injured before the Copa America, and he wasn't even at the ground when the fans were there last time out, which I thought that was a kick in the head, because none of us have gotten to see him in the flesh as such. So this was a chance for the fans who were there for that game to hopefully see him. He wasn't there. The rumour is that he's already hopped on a plane and gone to Colombia. That's a rumour that remains to be seen. But just going to show that his heart, I have to be fair, his heart is not with it in the club. So whether we'll actually get to see the extension to a contract in after next season, be interesting to see if he moves on or not, or we lose him on a free. But that's beyond the point. He's not available for this game. Carlo Ancelotti saying it's a reoccurrence of the calf injury. It's nonsense for me. So score wise, I'm going to go with a 1-0 for us. Worst case scenario, obviously you'll take a draw, and again hopefully results go our way. But overall, do we think it's been a positive season? Well, I suppose if you take the fact that we have beaten our nearest neighbours, away from home, we've beaten Arsenal away from home. We've had some good scalps away from home this season. Obviously, the home form was the real letdown. Let's be, we are football fans at heart. We can be realistic at times. We can be joking about it at times. We can be very fickle. You can really, take things to heart. But when we see the start of the season, when we were really up that top end and holding on for quite some time, and you were starting to dream whether it was possible of Champions League football, even go as there, as I say, a possible title, and then the home form suddenly hit and it just blew us out of the water, unfortunately, and we're in the position that we are. But as saying goes, would you have taken the top 8 finish at the start of the season? I probably would have, and then obviously the expectations would have changed, saying okay, let's finish in the top 6 because of the fantastic start we had of the season. We were beating teams for fun and scoring goals for fun, and unfortunately that has dried up, especially at home. So with that, I would say it is a successful season in that respect, and let's hopefully we can put the icing on the cake by somehow with a victory tomorrow. because sport every game is when it comes to the last game of the season, whether you're home or away, you want to impress as a certain sense, then especially the teams who we're playing tomorrow. The Manchester City fans are going to be at the empty hat and want to cheer their fans on before the Champions League final, so we are going to have to contend with that. Other teams are going to have their final home game and have their fans there as well. So it is going to buy on certain matches that ideally, hopefully, it turns out that it goes in our favour. Anyway, I'm going to stick with my 1-0 for tomorrow's game. Goal scorer, I'll go with Charlton again. It was great to see him, bang the badge when he scored against Wolves. Let's hope he'll do it again. So 1-0 for tomorrow, guys. Enjoy the game, and it'll hopefully be a great end to the season. Till then, take care and stay blue.